We have here alpha foamer test number 1 on just the south side, or sorry, north side of the greenhouse. We're trying it first at 3% concentration. Really like that stream of bubbles coming out of the bubble cannon. It's looking good. This might be the product to do the trick. Hopefully I don't have to go much more than 3%. It's not flowing the way I would have liked, but let's see what happens. We have the fan running on the opposite side only to help simulate the push-pull effect that would normally be happening when both bubble cannons are running simultaneously. I have some crops here, gourmet salad mix with various different ingredients, and the rain barrel that gravity feeds them through drip tape. You can see that there. And back to over to the bubble generation, looking quite good. And I'm pleased to say that I think I've solved the leak issues around this line, soap line leading into the bubble cavity. So far, bubbles do look like they're a good consistency. Maybe still a little on the small side, but at least they are flowing. We're about 2.5 minutes into this test. Let's see if we can beat the best time I've got for filling to the far end wall, being 8.5 minutes. Still quite a ways there, but we're almost halfway. This is great. Down over here is the soap solution tank. Trying to heat it to a little more reasonable 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. That's what the cord is about for aquarium heater in there right now. Just the one pump is going, because that's all I've got plugged in. And back over to the bubbles. Whoa, we're at about the halfway mark. Alright. Try to move back, give you a sense of scale here. And that far end wall seems to have a pocket that doesn't want to fill. I hope that's not going to be a problem. Should be an easy fix though, just the same. Rather thick foam coming out of this bubble cannon. Does seem a little wet. Maybe that can be fixed with a higher concentration. Still looking good on time though. We're at about 4.5, almost 4.5 minutes. Things are looking a little wet. Am I getting any other drips? No, not that I can tell. Even the drip in this corner is dry, no dripping. This is great. Trying to keep this end underneath the bubble generator nice and warm. I just want to try and get close to ideal operating temperatures, which would be maintained once we've started up and started to bank some thermal mass. Alright, up there we have a little bit of the curling effect almost. It's coming in quite nicely though. We are getting a bit of seepage underneath the partition right by the bubble maker, but That's quite normal with this setup. About 5.5 minutes into this. Not ideal over on the advancing end of the wave of bubbles, but still progressing nicely. Oh. Looks like glob is broken away and getting sucked towards the other fan. Yeah, there it goes. Good thing these new bubble maker fans are very high seal rating on all the electrical to do with the motor, so really isn't a problem if it sucks in a good amount of bubbles before everything's filled. Alright, gonna have to call this a wrap because I forgot to seal up the bottom of the main polyfilm. That's okay.